Hey YouTube, as a build off to my video yesterday afternoon where I talked about the team that got me to 2875, this is a team after falling a bit because I saw a bunch of fires. I decided to switch out the steel bug Pokemon and add in a Druddigon. So what's the difference? Obviously, instead of being double weak to fire, you now resist fire. And in the process, you add what the main thing is going to be in this league is the fairy weakness. Being weak to fairy on top of taking neutral to a lot of other stuff like body slam and stuff that you would otherwise resist on your Wormadam. So backline is the same. If you want to know how to use that other team, go check that video out. If not, we can roll into this one and go over this. So Druddigon, I think one of the strengths of this Pokemon is that it is way spammier than the other one, right? One of the things that I mentioned yesterday is it takes 17 moves to an Iron Head, 20 to a Bug Buzz. This one you can just spam quicker with the Dragon Claw and Night Slashes. Plus the damage per turn is higher on Dragon Tail. Obviously Dragon Claw and Night Slash are not super great moves, but when you can spam them at the pace of 12, it makes it a little better. So grab one shield. They do have Ice Punch, so at this point you just let it go. Get a couple ahead, probably on Slowbro. I doubt that I will come in and roll out. So 3 ahead there, which is always good when you can get that much energy. Lickilicky comes in, so gonna get a timing is terribly off there, but gonna get a surf off here. I wouldn't be surprised if I go 1 and catch here. Yeah, 1 and tried to catch the Earthquake. Getting met with an Alomomola, so this is not a bad matchup. The rollouts Earthquake can do a decent amount of damage combo here. And then you just need to watch out for, again, you can live a Psychic. These Hydros, these waterfalls do add up. You can live a Psychic, but the Hydro Pump is one that you probably don't want to take. The fact that I could take it down to the red is actually huge. I assume I just let this go and just, okay, gonna roll it down. You had 2 options here. I'm actually surprised I did this one. The other option was just to let that go and just get so far ahead on energy here that you come out with like a move and a half. But opting to keep that alive, knowing that this is low enough that I could just kind of spam and grab shields anyways, and then also have my own Lickitung left, or Lickilicky. I keep saying Lickitung. So Shadow Ball one-shots, which means they just dumped all their energy. They only have a Body Slam. Shadow Ball's also resisted, so they're not going to get to that again. I mean, it's resisted, but who cares? So they have to throw a Body Slam, but at the Earthquake, we'll take this out for the win there. Again, one of the main reasons that I even used Wormadam was right here. This matchup is IV dependent. And I know that because I had this matchup multiple times. And sometimes I won CMP and sometimes I lost CMP. Oops, I forgot to put the IVs on my Drudge. I forget what they are. I think they were like 212 something. I'll just put in something. Yeah, so end up winning that matchup. They eventually take me out with their Meltank, which is fine. Going in here, I think I'm trying to team read a bit here. And I think what I'm team reading is your Crook is weak to fighting and fairy. So I'm guessing there's some sort of like poison or something in the back that Lickilicky can go against with the Earthquake. I'm now down 2 shields. I don't know what happened there when I was talking. I'm down 2 shields. I'm going to try and catch here. Catching a Body Slam. Maybe a Thunderbolt, but probably Body Slam. And there is your poison. Again, that's just kind of a read. They need to have a poison in the back to deal with the fighters and the fairy that will beat Crook. And I just go with that little bit of energy advantage, just go straight Earthquake. They let it go. Take that matchup there. Okay, terrible lead. So coming in Lickilicky because I assume they're going to have an answer for Slowbro, right? It'd be pretty dumb to run a fairy in this meta and not have an answer for poison. So coming in here, which is generally just a neutral in the matchup, and Sea King comes in. So not the best answer. I mean, they've already chipped me with the charms. That's the thing with Wiggly, right? You can chip with the charms and then get out and then take it in the mid game here. So they have a move, I have a move, but they win CMP here. So do get off the Icy Wind, take me out. I assume I just come this and sacrifice it if they get to another Icy Wind. I'd be surprised if I shield. Like, there's no win con here against a Wiggly on the lead, so that's fine. Even though it's super effective, you just kind of have to go 2 shield. I don't want to take a move here because I have 2 shields. I need to use some of them. It is an Icy Wind to lower my attack. What's in the back? Bruxish, which is running Confusion. Yeah, I'm going to shield just because the Confusions are already adding up. So I am going to shield. And now I need to like burn the clock out. This is going to be tough because I'm down shields. I need to burn the clock out and try and catch while also still having some energy on this. So 1 in or just straight in. Oh, and I have a Night Slash here. So this is actually going to be super effective and take them out. So this will take them out. So kind of sort of sniped it. Wiggly comes back in and just deletes me, but now I will be able to poison them down for the win. And another crook, right? Again, this is, yeah. So maybe this is one where I lose CMP. So I won CMP on the first one. Yes, but losing it on this one, right? So IV dependent, which always makes these sort of like a weird matchups. Because you have to throw right away to see you win CMP. So they let theirs go and then go Slowbro. So first I'm like, okay, I'll just stay in here and then I'll keep switch. But then they're at a move already. So I'm like, oh, crap. So now, like again, going down 2 shields there is not great. I should not have put myself in this position. But I was like, I have a Night Slash. That's super effective. I'll probably grab it right back. But at this point, the damage is done, right? I have no shields left. And they have 1 shield. Plus, they're going to chip me a bunch here. So I go Earthquake to just try and grab that last shield or take it out. Honestly, I probably hope I take it out, but they do end up shielding, which is not great because now they're going to need a couple moves off here. I try to just chip and they nice catch on Crook. So now this is not great. And the tank in the back, Alomomola. I swear, I already mentioned this on a video earlier. I swear that when I go against this Pokemon, it seems so overpowered and bulky and hard hitting. And then when I use it, I'm just like, this thing sucks. Now they have a ton of energy. I have to like try and catch. So that's what you're seeing there. I tried to get ahead on energy and then catch a charge move on the Dredge, but did not work. So now I'm going to get Hydroed and basically taken out here. And then the combo play here. Yeah, so going down 2 shields there was not ideal. Oh, that's the way. Those who believe in the algorithm are just going to be going freaking wild with this. Because in the last video, basically you saw Run being like, I built this because of Crook. And there was like maybe like 1 or 2 leads of this. And then there were like 4 fire leads. And then I was like, I switched into Druddigon so I can deal with all the fire leads. And now we're on our 4th one out of like 5 battles here, 6 battles here. So it's just like, okay. Keeping everything else the same except the lead. I'm now getting bad leads. What are the odds? Okay, so I'll lose it in the 1 shield. I'll come and just roll out because I feel like roll out is valuable here. Clefable, I'm just going to switch straight in, which is... I felt like it was safe to go straight in because at best they're going to have an evenish matchup. I've already seen the hardest answer to Slowbro. So anything else is like neutral at best. So I just kind of honestly just wanted to kind of see what was in the back. So I'm getting to my second Brutal Swing. And I remember this, they let this go for some weird reason. Because unless they have Meteor Mash, Switch is not going to take me out. So I'm going to get to a move. Even Meteor Mash doesn't take me out. And Fairy Wind is resisted, so I chip and get to a move. So they're going to have to shield. But by this point, I've taken them into Earthquake range. And I got a full health Lickilicky, so I can easily take 1 Meteor Mash. And I'm already at an Earthquake. So yeah, I don't like how they played out the back line here. So we'll take them out here. Ariados. The problem with Ariados is that it just outspams you, right? So it only takes 10 to get to this lunge. And as you're going to see, Druddigon is just so glassy that these lunges really chip. So lowering the attack and outpacing. This will not take out because they've already lowered my attack. And and it's not a great move. I do boost, right? So net +1 because they've taken me down by 2. They've taken me down by 1. I've boosted by 2. So now we're back to even here. I shielded because I can take switch. Not that you need switch with this team. The backline is so safe. I honestly think I maybe should have just like let that go and just came and roll out on Lickilicky just to get ahead on energy with the shield advantage. I think probably that would have been more valuable, but in this matchup here, they throw a body slam, which whenever you see a Licky throw a body slam, it's likely because they don't have earthquake. It's likely that they just have like shadow ball. So obviously this is the matchup I kind of need to stay in because I've got such a bad matchup with Slowbro. But I'll take this move, live, get to the body slam, and then have to instant swap because I can't just go down here for no reason and then lead them with a brick break. So they do shield. And those are adding up. And I know they have a crunch as one of the other options. So just getting ahead on energy here is fine. It is a brick break and they do snipe. So brick break snipe combo is a nice play here. With the shadow ball, which I expected, and then I just don't have any energy. Skeldurge, yay, fire. So resisting the fire, they get into Licky. So I stay in because, again, I don't have an answer to this. I have a mirror match and I have a matchup that's bad because they have shadow ball or earthquake, right? So basically what you saw me doing there was just trying to chip, and then they got a charge move. So then I tried to chip more and catch, and that one was successful. So now I still have alignment with the fire Pokemon on Drudge, because I will easily take this matchup. Another body slam. Just going straight for earthquake. I don't know if body slam is going to take out from this range, so I just want to ensure the KO here. So goodbye that. And they have a Scrafty in the back. Can I get to an earthquake? I can. That's big. Now I can. I mean, it does have energy, but I can align my poison on this and my dragon on their fire. Plus they let it go, so this is great. I may shield. Maybe not. Yeah, okay, I am shielding. The reason I'm shielding is because I'm already at 3 poison jabs. And now because I now can maybe get some energy off on the Skeldurge. I may instant swap here though. Yeah. I've already got 2 moves kind of loaded here. So taking resisted incinerates. Wow, super effective moves here. At this point, it's almost fast move downrange, quite honestly. Night Slash does have a chance to boost, so maybe it's worth throwing those. But it's essentially a fast move damage range, yeah. And because that poison jab's going to register there, I'm shielding up the first move, even if it's a bait, because that one will take them out. That registers and takes them out. Another fire. Look at this. Now, this thing has Rock Tomb, so I respect that. And I will shield. And out comes the Medi. I probably should not have chipped here. I think I should have just came, like, there's no point lowered attack. There's no point with a lowered attack chipping a Medi because it's so bulky. I probably should have come into this matchup way sooner. Because now they have energy. They get off a first Psychic. I completely miscount. I'm like, oh, that's just an Ice Punch. No problem. And it's a second Psychic because I let the first one go so much. So yeah, really, again, don't like how I'm playing this out at all. I do get the Surf off and I do take it out, which is fine. And I have 2 sort of answers for fire, so it's okay, but it's down to shield. And I let Fate decide, and Fate decided my Licky on their Scrafty with the shield advantage. So this is pretty much a top left. For what was a good lead, really dumb decisions put me in a really crappy spot. So I don't know why I'm playing this out. I mean, you always got to play it out just in case. Man. Okay. I'm just manning the stats for these videos, which is just like, I know, I get it. It's the second week of Love Cup. I fully expect low click-through rates and low engagement and stuff on this, but I can't. I need to put out basically 14 straights videos talking about how Niantic's useless. I'll get more clicks and engagement through that. Okay. Again, with the Ariados, which just outpaces you. So no boost back this time, which means I probably let this go. I do live, but my attack has fallen for the second time, so this probably does not take out. But they shield anyways. I guess these Dragon Tails are adding up. So I assume I just come in here, I take the move, maybe even 2 moves, and then I just reset afterwards on Slowbro. Nope, just the 1. I probably still reset on the 1. Yeah, so just going to reset the lowering of the attack. Playing out the Alomomola here. It's just a Psychic, but these waterfalls are adding up. So I'm going to respect it and shield, and then my defense gets lowered. So now I just need to start spamming so that I can align, so that my Licky can just kind of sweep the rest over here. So here comes another Brutal Swing, and then I'll do another Poison Jab, and here comes a third Brutal Swing, which may be enough to take out from this range. So goodbye. And they have a Miltank, so I'm just instant swapping to get off these moves ASAP. So there's 1 Earthquake. They're going to need a Thunderbolt. I'm not even sure a Thunderbolt takes out non-stab from a Miltank to a Licky. No, I survive with these, which means I'm going to get to an Earthquake. Oh, yeah. I labeled this one, screw this game. So I'm at the Earthquake. I pressed it. Oh, it's okay. I am actually getting it off here. Look at all. Excellent. Perfect. This should pretty much take out. Nope. Basically does absolutely nothing because the game screwed me up. I don't want to call out the trainer, but I did not get any damage through there, but I do still manage to get to the Brutal Swing to take this out. But this game should have been over a long time ago. I'll assume it was the game. Maybe last one. Scrafty lead here, which is kind of neutral-ish. So land the Claw. I'm going to shield. I'll respect the foul play. Oh yeah, I was like, why isn't the damage adding up here? Because they're running Snarl Scrafty. So allowing them to get to the second move quick. And it's a Lomomola. And I was hoping as a dragon that I can just kind of resist this for a bunch and just chip a bunch. So I thought I can get to a move here. And I actually get to move here, so that's nice. So this will be a good amount of damage. They are staying their shield advantage. I'm going Lickilicky. And the game is once again just screwing me over here. You know, I'm going Lickilicky because Scrafty's still alive and I don't want this to align on the Scrafty. That being said, I've got to assume that there's something in the back that Licky may have play against, because if there's a Scrafty on the front, I maybe have play in the back. So they make a nice catch on their Scrafty just to absorb that energy. And back comes the Alomomola to absorb more energy. And if I remember, they probably have a Slowbro, and a Slowbro with a 2 shield advantage is going to be able to take out what's left here. Yeah. So I'm going to bait, but the problem is once I let them get energy, I think what I tried to do here is I tried to like maybe just like force them to throw both of their moves that I can maybe get to an Earthquake over here. But I get to a move and I'm pretty sure they just let this go and then just farm correctly. Yeah, so they let it go and I just think farm correctly, right? As I'm getting to the move, dump, take me out, which means they have a ton of energy left and a shield. So I need basically 2 body slams. So here's 1. But I think because they've farmed up so much, they're at a move here. Yeah, we CMP. So body slam would take them out. I had it, but we CMP and I will go down. So yeah, up, down, up, down, up, down. I'm at 2850. That's where I was this morning when I'm filming this, but I lost. I'm having trouble. I tried to do new teams and then they're not working. And so I definitely dropped down to like 27 something. So that is where I am heading into, this is being filmed on Wednesday for Friday. So that's where I am Wednesday heading into Friday. Nope, that's not how days work. Heading into Thursday. Okay, anyways, that is it. Yeah, I guess we'll keep this going. If you want to submit a Mash League video, I'll do 1 or 2 just to change it up. Maybe try and get new subscribers, since these other videos are actually just doing garbage. So if both Love Cup and Mash League are going to do garbage, may as well try something new and try and get other people to watch. Anyways, that is it. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.